So we all love a good beauty device. We all love a great beauty product. And quite frankly, the fun is really in the search. I love finding something where I'm like, wow, this is so cool. This is so effective, before and afters. And that sender's bad. I realize I'm in love with the search. And given I don't want a ton of crap in my life, I realize there's probably an opportunity for me to fall in love again with the things that I know actually work. And one of the things that's really easy to fall in love with again is red light therapy, especially because more and more research is surfacing around the benefits of red light therapy, whether it is aesthetic or even to lift your mood. It's endless. So in this video, I really want to get you re-energized and re-excited about red light therapy, whether you have a device or not. And then we're going to wrap up with easy ways for you to habit stack red light therapy into your day. Habit stack basically means tack on red light therapy to an existing habit you have, and then other ways actually that you can use it to really hone in on the benefits. And if you're new here, my name's Rachel. Each week I create content around the things I'm legit loving that are legit helping me, but in a way that's authentic and genuine. So that's kind of my spiel. Kind of varies given the week. But anyways, if you do like this video, it really does make a difference. I know as somebody who consumes all sorts of YouTube videos, I rarely do like YouTube videos unless somehow they make a compelling case. Hopefully this is one. And then if you feel like we hit it off, would love for you to subscribe, but I won't take it personal. Won't take it personal. All right, let's go let's go through the benefits list. I wrote it down old school. And by the way, these are wrapped up from various sites, various reviews, various Reddit. Okay, there's a red light therapy group I peruse now and then. So we're just gonna rattle off these benefits. So we've got improved vision, wrinkle reduction, especially the fine lines around the eye, improved mood, scar reduction. Side note, I ended up consulting with a scar massage expert after I got an upper bleph last year. Come to find out, everything that I was guided on is the absolute worst thing that you should do for a scar on your eye. So that's one of my motives to use the hell out of all my devices. Yeah, I'm sure I'll talk about that once I get this figured out. I may have to do surgery again. Improved vision, wrinkle reduction, improved mood, scar reduction, brighter skin, reduce under eye darkness, texture, less breakouts, better sleep. There are different studies that support a lot of these claims. I just want to interrupt myself here real quick and let you know, we are just scratching the surface with red light therapy. You got masks, you got panels, you got even helmets now, you got red light therapy beds, and you can see why. Because what red light therapy can treat is pretty much endless. And I am so inspired to explore all the things. All the things. So just want to throw that in there and we'll continue with the program. One of them I actually took down around better sleep is that red light wavelengths stimulate the production of melatonin, which is the hormone that helps you sleep. And then it also eases what's called sleep inertia. New term from you too. Sleep inertia refers to that kind of grogginess you experience upon waking that may linger. And red light therapy helps reduce that. So you wake up a little bit brighter in the morning. So we'll review some of the reviews from some of the red light devices I have. But in addition to that, I saw one on Reddit where somebody commented that it actually improved their canker sore that they had. I don't know if they like opened up their mouth and put their mask in their mouth or something like that. I don't know, but that was kind of interesting. I just find that kind of interesting. So that's just like a quick review of benefits, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to scour some reviews and some videos to watch with you as well.
Did a deep dive on her skincare routine to see what she's been using. And that is LED therapy. Here I am a month later to talk about my results. Was it really worth the money? After testing this out, I loved how flexible it was because it was really easy to travel with and it fit my face comfortably as well. The cons would be that it takes 10 minutes and you have to use it daily if you want to see results, and that's a lot of time for some people, and it does leave an indentation on my nose, which is why I only use this at night. Now onto the results. As you know, I wanted to use this to help address any inflammation, redness in my skin, and the general appearance of my skin tone. Okay, safe to say I'm very impressed. This is not a miracle worker by any means, but I am blown away by the fact that my skin is so much less red. My skin tone is a lot more bright. bright, luminous, even. Some sun damage is obviously still there. It's not a miracle worker, but my acne marks are gone and I'm really impressed. And that's it. Would you try this? What do you guys think? And which product do you want to see me test out next?
That was a really nice before and after. So just to chime in with my own experience with red light therapy, I have a few different devices. I have the Currentbody mask, which I like to use during the workday. I just keep it on top of my printer, honestly, and on calls I'm on that I don't really need to talk much or don't need to be on camera, I put this bad boy on. And then I recently invested in the LED neck and deck. I could probably, there's no reason why I can't use this at any given time. It's so easy to put on. It's not obstructing my face at all. I figure if I'm on conference calls as much as I am, might as well fit in some LED, right? I also have the Soluma device. This one was much more expensive. This was the first device I got. What I do like about this is that there are different settings. You have an acne setting, which is more blue light. You have the wrinkle setting, which is more red light. And then you have the wound setting, and that really is for pain. Or is it called? It's called the aches and pain setting, and that's for, it can help heal wounds. If you're having aches and pains, it helps with that too. My husband has actually even used it to help with some pain he had in his shoulder before. Whatever device you get, I'm not here to push any device on you. Whatever device you get, you just want to use it. I would also just make sure it's credible, because you're going to get these fly-by-night companies coming up. Just want to make sure it's credible. But whatever device you use, you just want to use it. And that's the trouble with these beauty devices, is they all work on some level. Maybe not all, but a lot of them work. It's just you got to use it. It takes work. And one of the themes I've been realizing lately is like beauty is work. It takes work. Beauty is skill. The woman you see at the grocery store that you're like, wow, she's perfection. She had to work really hard and build a lot of skills to look like that. It ain't easy. Getting the Dyson Airwrap down alone takes skill. Okay? It's my tangent for the day. Okay, so breaking this benefit list down a little bit. It's especially if you're somebody that's ever dealt with inflammation in your skin, you become kind of conscious of how your skin feels. And when I use red light, it's like my skin just feels hydrated and like energized. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a feeling in my skin. My skin just feels healthier from the inside. And then also it does just look so much more vibrant, and the more I use it, the more I love the results, and that's saying something. Okay, so Currentbody, they always have pretty good sales. I bought my neck and deck device on a really good sale, but I figured it'd be kind of fun for us to just look at some of these reviews. So it's about $380. I mean, honestly, that's kind of par for the course in this space. The Soluma was around $1,800. It is portable. I also let my sister borrow it, and she loved it so much. Okay, and they tell you do want to conduct a sensitivity test, which, by the way, with any of these devices, you probably do want to do your due diligence and just check out what contraindications there are, especially if you have a history of epilepsy. I would just be curious about if it's a good idea. There's also people who are on certain medications where it may not jive with. They have some nice before and after photos here. And in many ways, somebody, like if my husband were to look at these before and after photos, he'd be like, I don't see a difference. What are you talking about? I don't see a difference. But it's like subtle, but her under eyes. And you can just see like the skin is just much more luminous. And the thing is, I mean, we can look at before and after, how much on the day-to-day is somebody going to notice this? But I even like to think long-term, what's the compound effect? So these people, I wonder how often they're using this device to get these before and afters. But like, if in 20 years from now, I'm doing red light therapy, how does that pay off in the long run? I mean, I don't know that enough research has been done for us to know that. So that's something that's pretty exciting. We got Wayne Goss. His videos are great. Okay, I'm curious about the reviews though. Oh, here we go. All right. So I don't know about you, but one of the things that gives me credibility on any product is if they have 1 stars or not. And what I mean by that is like, if I look at a product and there's no 1-star reviews, I'm skeptical. All right, let's start with the lowest rating. The light is too bright and unadjustable. For something that costs more than $300, this should be more basic functions such as light brightness. I wonder if this person knows, that it's intended to be bright for the benefits. Also, the eye holes are very uncomfortable. I cannot recommend this. I can tell you, I have not noticed the eye holes hurting, but to each their own. Faulty, I bought the mask from Currentbody on Amazon, arrived yesterday, I plugged it in for the instructions. So it hasn't worked for them, but honestly, they have a really good return policy, so I would just say exchange it. Got a nice response there, which we're not gonna read. No difference after use. I've been using this mask with Hydro Mask underneath for 5 weeks and have noticed no difference in the appearance of my face. False hype, don't buy. Wish I haven't used mine. You do not need to use a hydrogel mask every time. Once a week is great for rehydrating. So those masks you can use in addition to it for hydrating, but you don't need it. I haven't used them. I haven't, but that's good to know. It takes 6 weeks. So many of us are so impatient. We're like, this better work. I paid $400 for this. And it's like, you got to give it some time. All right, so now let's shift gears, go on the other end of the spectrum. Now that we know there's some bad reviews there, and let's look at the 5-star reviews. This is great. My husband steals my fab Currentbody. Love my Currentbody mask. I did not anticipate I'd have competition for it. Holds a good charge and easy to use. Find it quite relaxing. I do wish it had a better strap to hold onto your head. It gets tangled in my hair often. Oh, that's not good. Also, the eye protection goggles included far too much pressure on my eyes. Took over an hour for them to return to normal. Oh, you know what? I don't even put the eye protection on. I've been using this mask for about 4 weeks. My skin looks and feels smoother. I'm very happy with my purchase. I'm happy with my investment because the mask is versatile, relaxing, and hopefully in time effective for anti-aging. I use it on my shoulder to relieve pain and it seems to help. So that's a kind of interesting thing, is that if you have a mask, you can probably try and use it in different ways. So you could probably place your mask on a scar or like where you have pain. It's kind of an interesting way to use this. You could probably like press it up on your neck too and not have to get a whole neck and neck. I've used the LED mask for 8 weeks. I'm very happy with the results. My skin is brighter. The darkness around my eyes has lightened noticeably, and the lines from my nose to mouth have softened, giving far more radiant appearance overall. During the 8 weeks, I use the mask mostly every night. The 10 minutes is quite doable and it's great to relax and switch off. However, it's easy to be mobile with it on as well. I must say I'm pleasantly surprised, as I wasn't sure at the beginning what to expect. I'm looking forward to seeing more results to continue to use it. Definitely recommend the mask to anyone. Okay. All right, so now that we've looked at some reviews and we saw a short, let's look at this red light therapy Reddit group. If you deal with nasty and painful canker sores that last week, your red light can heal them in minutes. I just tried it on a new canker sore that I not only got initially through biting my lip, but that when I made worse by biting again. Okay, she had a panel she stood in front of. But I mean, I bet if you would like pull down your lip in front of your... Okay, somebody got darker circles. I would just be really careful about which device. Just make sure it's credible and read the contraindications. Oh, we got red light therapy for a jaw that clicked. Interesting. Need to add that to my benefits list. So it's so fun to see all the benefits and be reminded of it and see reviews and see different opinions out there. Just make sure whatever device you use is like from a credible company, and you research the contraindications. But how do you actually use it daily? Well, for me, I find that keeping my neck and neck mask and my face mask at my desk makes it really easy for me to retrieve when I'm ready. I would just want to make sure my face is clean in advance, but then I can just like hang out at my desk while I have my neck and neck and mask on. 10 minutes, no problem, that's easy. And then for my Soluma, which takes 30 minutes, I keep that near my bed. And when I get up in the morning, if I'm just like chilling in bed, I'll put it on, or getting ready for bed, I will relax and listen to an audiobook or a podcast while I'm doing my red light. And it is so relaxing. I sleep so well, and I love feeling like I'm doing great things for my skin, and my skin really does feel so luminous. And then not to mention, I'm like plowing through audiobooks and plowing through podcasts because it takes 30 minutes. But here's another thing I learned by joining a Soluma webinar that there were invites sent out to Soluma customers, where they're talking about the benefits to adding Soluma or red light therapy before doing microneedling and after. So if you're like me, you love doing like in-office procedures like radiofrequency plus microneedling or regular microneedling, or you're doing a skin thing, to use your red light before and after really helps with the healing process and really helps you get so much more out of the treatment. That, in addition to thinking about all the other ways that red light can benefit us and seeing how we can apply it there. So whether it's scars, whether it's canker sores, whether it's something else that you find on the internet, like even testing out with clicking jaw. I mean, what it really comes down to, I think, is it helps reduce inflammation, and there's a lot of things that can come as a result of inflammation. Therefore, there's a lot of opportunity for red light to help reduce inflammation. So with that, keep in mind, I'm just a curious person on the internet sharing things I'm finding. So, by no means am I a doctor. You should certainly consult with your doctor on these things, but I thought it was a really fun topic to talk about, and it's really helped me by remembering all these benefits. I'm so much more encouraged to use it every single day. So with that, I really hope you like this kind of different format of a video, and would love to know your tips around red light therapy. How do you ensure you are using your device, and what are some of the things that you're seeing? All right, with that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.